Okay, we will continue this motions under gravity. What is meant by gravity? We will see. Okay, this we know that everybody on the earth experience some force of attraction towards center of the earth. This is called as gravity. Okay, this gravity we will for calculations we will take it as 9.81 meter per second square, and if the body is moving vertically downwards, the value of g is considered as positive. This is towards the gravity. And if the body is projected vertically upwards against the gravity, then it is considered as negative. So, okay, we will see some of the equations. These are all the equations, set of equations. Okay, I discussed the equations of rectilinear motion or linear motion. In that we have v is equal to u plus at, v square minus u square is equal to 2 a s, then s is equal to ut plus half at square. What is the only difference? The difference between these equations in gravity and equations of rectilinear motion is, the instead of acceleration we will use acceleration due to gravity, that is g. Instead of distance we will use height over here. That is the only difference between those equations and the equations of gravity. Okay, if the body is moving towards the gravity or vertically downwards towards the earth's surface, then we will use positive g. If the body is projected upwards or against the gravity, then we will use minus g. Okay, this is only we will sign, we will change. Okay, first we will see when the body is moving towards the gravity. Okay, that is moving down towards the earth, then v is equal to u plus gt. I use plus sign because body is moving towards the gravity, that's why it is plus sign. Instead of acceleration we have here a, instead of a we will have g, acceleration due to gravity. Hence next equation becomes v square is equal to u square plus 2gh. Instead of s here h will come. Then instead of distance equation, here height we will measure, no, distance we will measure in terms of height, therefore h is there. H is equal to ut plus half gt square. Instead of a, here it is gt. Okay, these are all the only difference. Okay, have you understood this? Yashas, Saket,
Yes, sir.
have you gone this one? Only difference between rectilinear motion equations and the gravitational equations, only difference is, instead of acceleration here we have acceleration due to gravity g. Okay, for distance s we have height h. Okay, these two terms are only the replacement for rectilinear motion equations. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, then for if the body is moving against the gravity, then we will use minus sign. Same equations here what you are seeing, for that equation only difference is this minus sign, minus g, because it is against the gravity. Okay, now if the body is moving against the gravity, then we have in linear direction, then we have these equations, set of equations, that is v is equal to u minus gt, v square is equal to u square minus 2gh, and h is equal to ut plus half gt square. Okay, you got the difference? Hello? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Saket? Yes? Now you got the difference only? Where difference is there?
Yes, sir.
Rectilinear motion equations and gravitational equations, where the difference you can see? Now you are able to find the difference? Yes?
Yes, sir.
In those equations, acceleration a is there. Okay? In these equations, instead of in place of a, g is there, acceleration due to gravity. Okay, in linear equations you have distance as s. Here in these equations for distance you have h. Okay, apart from that everything is same. Okay, now it is clear. Yes. Yashas. Yashas Manjunath. All participants. Hello. Yashas.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, you understood.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we will move further. Now we will see this problem. Okay, a ball is thrown vertically upwards into air with an initial velocity of 35 meter per second. After 3 seconds, another ball is thrown vertically. Okay, second ball is thrown. What initial velocity must be the second ball as to pass the first ball at 30 meter off from the ground? It is asked. Okay, we will see this. First, h is given, height is fixed. Okay, for the ball, both the balls, that is 30 meter. Then time 1 t is 3 seconds. Okay, time 1 plus time 2 traveled is equal to t. That one we have to find what time the ball A will reach. Okay, will reach this height. We will see. Next is G, acceleration due to gravity is given 9.81. This is we know meter per second square. Then U, initial velocity is given. Velocity of ball A is given, that is 35 here, initial velocity 35. Okay, next is U2, initial velocity of ball 2 we have to find. Okay, first for this we have a equation for distance, h is equal to ut plus half gt square. Instead of a, here g is there. Okay, instead of s it is h is there. Negative sign is because it is the ball are moving upwards against the gravity. That's why minus sign. Okay, this is the equation. So we will, first case we will substitute for ball one case. Okay, ball 1, it is h is 30, it is fixed for both the cases. Then 35 u1 is there, ut plus half at square. T I will keep it as, we have to find what time it will reach this 30 meter ball 1 with this velocity. Okay, this is work out to be like this. Equation simplifies to the this form. Then this is the equation. Then you have, yes, you have an you have is to solve these type of equations, you have a formula b plus or minus root b square plus 4ac b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is to solve quadratic equation, right? This is simplest form. You have this equation, so I substitute these values, a b c values. So b is this one, and b square minus 4ac, a is 1, t, this subscript is 1. So this work out to be 6.138 seconds. T, to reach the height 30, ball 1 requires this time. Okay, so now time taken by ball 2, second ball, what it is thrown after 3 seconds. So 3 seconds after the ball A is thrown. Ball B is thrown after 3 seconds, ball A thrown. That's why total time to reach that height, time taken by ball B will be 3.138 seconds. Okay, again same formula, h is equal to ut plus half gt square we will have. Then I substitute, then the initial velocity of ball 2 is work out to be 24.91 meter per second. Okay, yeah, okay, this is fine. Okay, up to here it is fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is simple problems. Direct you have to solve the thing by logic. Okay, you will see this problem. A stone is thrown upwards with a velocity 4.9 meter per second from a bridge. Okay, if it falls down in water after 2 seconds, then find the height of bridge. We have to find height. H is how much height of bridge. For that, given is u is given, initial velocity is given, that is 4.9. I written u as 4.9 meter per second. Then the time is given 2 seconds, that t is written 2 seconds. Then height of bridge h is how much. So we have direct equation in rectilinear motion of body with respect to gravitational force. We have here, see, the stone is thrown upwards, means against the gravity it is there. So for that, against the gravity equation I will use. So h is equal to ut minus of gt square. Here minus is because it is thrown, stone is thrown upwards against the gravity. That's why it is there. Instead of a, I will use g. Instead of s, I will use h. Okay. Then I will substitute u value, t value, g value is 9.81. Then again t value. Then h is work out to be minus 9.82 meters. The negative sign indicates the height is distance is measured from the water surface. The height of the bridge is at a distance 9.82 meters from the water surface. This is simple equation, only one equation I used, and I substituted the values in this formula, this equation, and I got the answer. Like this, simple problems will appear in the exam. You solve these problems. Okay. Now it is clear, this problem? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very simple problems. Okay. Try to solve this. Only 3 equations we are using till now. Some, okay. Yeah, you will see this problem. A body is thrown vertically upwards. Upwards means against the gravity. So minus sign will come. It has to come in your mind. With a velocity of 20 meter per second, u is given 28 meter per second, sorry, 28 meter per second. Find the distance, means h. Here you have to find, to cover, it will be covered in 2 seconds. Means if a body thrown vertically, after 2 seconds, how much distance it covered. Okay, that one we have to find. Okay, for that, what is given, we will see. U initial velocity, it is given 28 meter per second. I see written here. H height distance is only asked. H is written. Time is given 2 seconds. I written here 2 seconds. And G acceleration due to gravity is 9.81 meter per second square. It is written. It is known. Okay, we have formula H is equal to ut minus of gt square. Here minus because the body is thrown vertically upwards. So I will substitute all these values. U I substituted 28, T is there 2, then half, G is 9.81, T is again 2 square. Then it is work out to be 56 minus 19.62, and height, how much it has thrown is 36.38 meters distance. It covers, the body covers at a velocity 28 meter per second in 2 seconds. This is the distance covered by body in 2 seconds. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next problem we will move.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The very simple problems. See here, a stone is dropped into a well. Okay. You might have dropped these things. You might have did these things. Okay. And a sound of splash is heard after 4 seconds. After throwing a stone into a well, you heard a sound after 4 seconds. Okay, find depth of well if the velocity of sound is 350 meter per second. Okay, for this, okay, let h be the depth of well. Whatever it is given, we will see. H be the depth. That one only we have to find now. Find the depth. Depth I will keep it as h. Then sound to reach you, you thrown the stone that will hit the floor of the well and it will come back. For that, what is the time taken? 4 seconds is taken. So T1 plus T2, traveling time T1 and sound traveling time T2. That both together will be equal to 4 seconds. Okay, time taken by stone to reach bottom of well, here it is given. So T2 is time taken by sound to reach the top of well. That both together, put together it is 4 seconds. Okay, it is written like this in this form. T1 plus T2 is equal to 4 seconds. Okay, now consider the motion of stone first. Okay, use this equation. H is equal to ut plus of gt square. Here plus sign will come. Why plus sign will come? The body is moving towards the gravity, not against the gravity. That's why plus sign is there. So initial velocity is 0 because you are just dropping the stone. You are not exactly applying some force. Okay, t is equal to t1 to reach the ground. G is 9.81. Therefore, I will substitute these values in this expression. Okay, h is equal to 0 plus of gt square. T1 I keep it as it is. That let it be T1 time. H in terms of T, this h height is given is work out to be 4.905 T1 square. Okay, now consider the motion of sound. Now the motion of sound I am considering and time will be T2 for that case. So V is equal to h by T2, T2 is equal to h by V2. Okay, this is the equation. So T2 is work out to be 0.14 T1 square. Okay, then what substitute the in equation 1 means here I am substituting this thing in this equation where it is T1 and T2. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, in this equation I will substitute in this equation. So I will get this form T1 plus this is equal to 4. T1 plus T2 is equal to 4. Now this equation I will substitute T2 as T1. Okay. Now it is in a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c the form. Then for that solution is b plus or minus b square plus 4ac divided by 2a. This is the equation. So I substitute these corresponding values over here. Then I found T1 as 3.798 seconds. Means time 1 means the if you throw the stone that will reach the base of the well at this time. Then height at what height it will depth will be the well is you have to find. I will substitute this T1 over this equation. Here h is equal to 4.0905. T1 is there. No, here T1 I found. So I will substitute the T1 over here. So I found height of a well is our well is at a depth 70.75 meter from the ground surface. Okay. Now is it fine?
Sir.
This is very simple equations. Only one equation I am using right now. After that, your basics, this how to solve the quadratic equation, those things, right? Yeah. Now, this one you go through this. I will move to this centrifugal force. You already known when you are riding vehicle and you are crossing a curve, you will experience this force, right? Centrifugal force and centripetal force, all those things. Centrifugal force is the force acting away from the away acting on a body away from the away in a circle, right? That is called centrifugal force. Centripetal means towards the center. Centrifugal means away from the center, right? In a circle. You experience these forces while you're traveling or riding a bike and crossing a curve or moving in a curve, right? You observed, no? Yes? Okay. This is centripetal force. Centripetal centrifugal force is the force that tends to move an object away from the center of circle. Thus, centrifugal force makes body experience a throwing force radially away from the center. Okay. Next, super elevation. You've seen this super elevation. Remember, when you cross a curve or moving in a curve, the inner edge of road is at down side, and outer edge will be made it as thicker, right? It is not flat. Road is not flat in curves. One side is steeper, another side is at a higher end, right? Have you seen this? While you moving in a road in curves, inside the curve is steeper, outside the curve is in higher elevation, right? Yeah, that angle is called super elevation. I will show you. This is the angle. This is the road made like this. Okay, this is inner side of the curve. This is outer side of the curve. When you moving, this is the slope they provided. This is the angle. This angle is called super elevation. Okay, simply this angle is called super elevation. This is to avoid your body to move away or to avoid centrifugal force and to keep the vehicle intact on the road. For that, they provide this sloping road. That is, slope is steeping towards center. Okay, this angle is called the super elevation. Okay, for that this angle is equal to this angle. Okay, this is the normal force of a vehicle, that is mass into acceleration due to gravity. This is weight. Mass multiplied by acceleration due to gravity, it will become weight. When the centrifugal force acting that tries to throw your vehicle out of the road, that is mv square by r. Okay, then if I equate it into normal, then this mg sine theta is equal to mv square for equilibrium condition. Okay, this component is mg sine theta. If this is the theta, the horizontal component is mg sine theta. This is acting towards left side, so negative. This is acting towards the right side. Then this is at an angle. If this is the horizontal, then this is at an angle theta made by with the this sloping surface. So this will become cos theta. Then tan theta is equal to v square by gr. This equation we will use. Okay, tan theta is equal to v square by gr. This simple equation you are using to find out the super elevation and associated with problems. Okay, we will see the problem. An automobile is supposed to negotiate with a speed of 120 km per hour a curvilinear track of radius 250 meter. Curvilinear is like this curve. Find the angle of banking so that vehicle can negotiate the curve without slipping. Okay, angle of banking is nothing but super elevation. So what is given, we will see. Radius of the curve is given, that is 250 meters. Acceleration due to gravity, we know 9.81 meter per second square. Then velocity of the vehicle is given, v. Speed it is given, that is the velocity v, 120 kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour, it is converted into meter per second. It is worked out to be 35 meter per second. Okay, you keep all the units in meter per second here. Then banking angle or super elevation. This is the super elevation I told. That is theta, tan theta is equal to v square by gr. Substitute these values, v, g, r, everything over here. then you will get theta is equal to 26 degree 54 minutes. At this angle, if you make a road like this with the steep of with an angle 26.58 degrees, then your vehicle will cross that curve at 120 kilometer per hour safely without slipping. Okay,
So can you explain it again, sir?
this one now.
Yes, sir.
So here what super elevation is, this angle is, see this angle is called super elevation. Okay,
sir.
they provide this angle to keep this vehicle in the road when curve comes. Okay, you see no, in curves one side is thicker, one side is thinner road.
Sir.
Yeah,
Ah.
why they provide that one side thicker height and another side the thinner one? Steeping ground they will provide, no, like this, to avoid the centrifugal force. If it made flat, at this speed if you turn, your vehicle will be thrown from the path. Okay, to avoid that, this angle will be made in the road. One side thin section is there, no?
Sir.
Yeah, this angle will be made for that. This is the height. Okay, so here what is this asked? What is this angle? They asked super elevation. It is also called as angle of banking. This is the road. This is the horizontal surface. Okay, if I this is exactly horizontal. In curves, they make road like this with some angle to avoid centrifugal force. If I provide road exactly horizontal, your vehicle with speed, it will go out of the road or overturn. To avoid overturning, they will provide this. Okay. In this problem, what is given? Velocity of the vehicle, it is given. See here, 120 kilometer per hour. This is velocity. This one I converted into meter per second velocity. Okay. Next is radius of the curve is given. Curve linear means radius of the curve. Okay, that is 250 meters. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then acceleration due to gravity, we know 9.81 meter per second square.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for this super elevation, we have formula. This is simple formula for super elevation. Okay, tan theta is equal to r square by gr. V square by gr, sorry, V square by gr. Okay.
Yes,
I
sir.
substitute, everything is given over here. So I substitute all those values. Then theta is worked out to be 26. Therefore, at one end, horizontal, another end is at a height 26.54 degrees. Got it?
So how do you convert that given value into the final output, sir, in scientific calculator?
This one.
Yes, sir. No, the answers after you substituting,
we
got 0.4995.
This
How
one,
do you convert that
tan
into?
tan inverse of this.
Okay, sir.
Theta is equal to tan inverse 0.499.
Okay, sir.
Now you see that will come, right?
Sir.
26 degrees it will come, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Same problem up to here, up to till now in VTU exam, this type of problem has not appeared. If you got this type of problem, it is very easier one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next also same thing. A wagon has to negotiate a curve. Curve radius is given r. Okay, 1000 meters. The mass of wagon is 5000 kgs. So in this formula, there is nowhere mass is appeared. Okay, find the safe speed of train. Speed of train you have to find, means v. V is unknown over here. Okay, if the outer rail is raised over inner rail by 18 mm, means this distance. Here you see this distance height is 18 mm than inner one. Okay, and the distance between rail is 1 meter. This horizontal distance is 1 meter and this height is 18 mm. Got it? Are you seeing the
Yes,
figure?
sir. Yes,
Are
sir.
you seeing this E is given now in the figure?
Ah,
E
sir.
is there, that height is 18 mm. This
Okay,
is
sir.
one rail. Another one rail is here.
Ah,
Got
okay,
it?
sir.
This distance, horizontal distance between two rails is 1 meter. Meter gauge.
Okay, sir.
Okay, one side is higher side. That is 18 mm. For that, one
Yes, sir.
side is there now. One side I will convert. Theta I have to find. Tan theta is opposite side by adjacent side. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Adjacent is here. I am showing now. You see this?
Ah, sir.
This is adjacent. Okay, this is opposite.
Yes, sir.
Tan theta is equal to 18 by 1000. 1000 means this 1 meter I converted into millimeters. Got it?
Ah, yes, sir.
Yeah, then tan theta is equal to 18 by 1000. 18 is opposite, that is in mm. This is 1
Ah,
meter
sir.
converted into 1000. So V is equal to how much? Then we have banking angle, means super elevation is equal to tan theta is equal to V square by GR. Okay, tan theta it is given in terms of ratio 18 by 1000. This side is 18, this side is 1000. Got it? Vertical is 18, horizontal is 1000. That is equal to V square by G into R. Then I found V is equal to this much.
Sir, what is that 60 into 60, sir?
This is converted into kilometer per hour. It is in meter per second now.
Okay.
Second
Ah,
is
sir.
converted into hour means it divided by 60 by 60.
Okay, sir.
Denominator divided by 16 by 60 it will comes. That will come to numerator now. That is 60 into 60.
Ah, sir.
1000 divided by 60 into 60 it will becomes. To
Ah, sir.
convert into this unit, if I convert seconds, then how it will become? Seconds is 1 divided by 60 into 60, right? If I convert
Ah,
this
sir.
into hours, okay, that is this one. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Meters, I will convert it into kilometers. That's why it is this 1000 is there. Here.
Ah, okay, sir.
Meters converting into the kilometer, it will become 1000. Seconds
Yes, sir.
converting into per hour, it will become 60 into 60.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is only two problems. Okay. This is the problems regarding super elevation. Simple problem. One formula,
Yes, sir.
tan theta is equal to V square by 2 GR, V square by
Yes, sir.
GR. That formula is substitute and you will get the answer. Simple.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. We'll stop this class now. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We will see. I prepared a video also. I will upload both the videos today.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Any questions? Any
sir.
doubts? You go through this. You will find easy. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then by this we will complete this kinematics chapter. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I did rectilinear motion problems. I did. Okay. Gravitational problems I did. Motion under gravity. That well
Okay, sir.
problem, all those things I explained in the video. You go through that video. Okay.
So, can you keep the deadline at 11:59 like that, sir?
Which 11?
Or on Sunday we have to upload the assignment, no, sir?
Yeah, it is rules. No, one time I told, after second time you write afterwards. No,
Not like that, sir. You told we have to submit at 8 before 8.
9 o'clock night. Sunday
Okay, sir.
night 9
Like
o'clock.
It might take late, sir. It might be late, sir. That's why.
Why it might be late, appa?
Like we have physics also, sir. Many of them haven't completed maths also. So like the assignments are
One of
lagging.
your friend already submitted.
Many of them are lagging, sir. So we can, like they're asking, sir.
See, this assignment you have to college rules is like this. You have to submit before a test, no? All the
No,
assignments.
but they'll submit, sir. But they told like hours difference.
What is our difference?
Like before 11 we'll submit. They told, sir. That's why.
What is before 11?
You told before 10, before 9 we have to submit, no, sir, on Sunday.
Yeah,
They told, can you keep it at like before 11?
night 11, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, I will change that time. No problem.
Okay, sir.
If it is possible, I will change. Okay.
Okay, sir.
If option is there, is there any option to change the time?
Like they're asking, sir. Many students they're asking. That's why I asked, sir.
I will check it. Okay. If it is changeable, then I will change it to 11 o'clock night.
Okay, sir.
Or else, if it is not possible, then I cannot able to do. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Thank
And
you, sir.
projectile simple.